Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you another edition of Football Card Showdown. This one will bring you Week 10, Washington at Philadelphia. So a nice NFC East showdown. But before we get there, let's recap the results of the Week 9 matchup that pitted Baltimore at New Orleans. And as the cards predicted, Baltimore did come out with the victory in this one. So, finally, they've been trading wins and losses a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but the cards have crept their way back towards 500. They now sit at 4-5 heading into this matchup here. Now, I think Philadelphia will obviously be the heavy favorite in this matchup. They are the only undefeated team left in the NFL. And quite honestly, Washington hasn't shown too much. I believe they are the bottom dweller in the NFC East, if I'm not mistaken. And it just doesn't look great. You know, it's going to be in Philly. I think Philly has way too much going for them, and I think they take this one. But let's see what the cards think. Let's see if they agree. Let's see if they can finally get back to 500. We're going to start with our old reliable 93 Fleer. And these trash bag packs. So we start off with Willie Anderson, Rams. We have Eric Dickerson on the Raiders. There's an NFC East team, but the wrong one for this matchup. Tony Tolbert with the Cowboys. And we've got Darrell Williams on the Bengals. Here we have Bryce Paup, maybe, on the Packers. Let's see, gotta flip them around here. Start with Derek Thomas on the Chiefs. Wade Wilson, not to be confused with Deadpool, on the Falcons. Rich Camarillo on the Cardinals. Crowell, Denver Bronco. Don Beebe on the Bills. It's a name I recall. Nick Bell, Raiders. Curtis Duncan, Oilers. We got Will Wolford on the... Again, they got traded or signed with the Colts, but shows them in Buffalo. And another Cowboy, Nate Newton. And we got Mark Duper on the Dolphins. Interesting name, like Super Duper. Kansas City Chiefs, Barry Ward. Brad Muster on the Bears. We got Rod Woodson on the Steelers. We got Eric Green on the Steelers. 49ers, Amp Lee. Roger Craig on the Minnesota Vikings. Now we have Richard Dent on the Bears. Sterling Sharp on the Packers. The Jets, Chris Burkett. Patriots, Marv Cook. There we go. We got Washington. Darrell Green. Washington gets on the board. Steve DeBerg on the Bucks. And a couple more Steelers to round us out. Barry Foster. Both Barry Foster, actually. So not a single Philadelphia Eagle in that entire pack. That's pretty surprising. I thought the older pack was going to cater to these two older franchises, but not so much. Just the one score so far. Absolute memorabilia from 2011. And we start things off with Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Always a fun name. D'Angelo Williams. And we got an Eagle, Deshaun Jackson. Kellen Winslow Jr. and Brandon Marshall. So the Eagles have struck. Now one card apiece. Heading into Rookies and Stars from 2013. Starting with my man Jason Witten. Soon be in the Hall of Fame. Percy Harvin. Names are a bit hard to read. We got Monty Ball as the rookie. Jordy Nelson for the Packers. And Kenny Britt, Titans. So no scoring there. Now Adrenaline from the League 2011. Starting with Jay Ratliff. This would be a high-scoring affair if Dallas was involved. Greg Olson at tight end. Jared Allen for the Vikings. Cedric Benson. There you go. One of the signature extra cards, whatever they're called. Very nice, though. Aaron Smith and Rondé Barber. So nice stuff, but nothing for our purposes here. 2013 Topps. These packs are a little bit hard to open, but mostly because there's not a ton of cards in them. Makes the packs feel even more plasticky. And we've got a Ravens team card. We have a T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. Dolphins team card. Michael Floyd. And Niall Davis. There's a name I haven't heard in a while for the Chiefs. That's his rookie. Niall Davis was big in fantasy for a couple of years. Gridiron football. Starting with Dwight Freeney, Jaquiz Rogers, Mike Wallace, Brandon Lloyd, and Levante David is the rookie. That's a nice rookie. And some junk. So no Eagles or Washington in that one. This is going to be very difficult not to call them by their former name. But we will persevere. 2011 football Topps. Now these have the chance of being bricked up. They're quite tight. But you get a rookie in every pack, which is pretty cool. Starting with the Detroit Lions, you got Vontae Leach. Our rookie is Jake Locker. Oh, and Daquan Bowers. We got three. Brandon Harris. And Mike Thomas for Jacksonville. Don't really remember him much. What is that little thing? Jake Locker. Some kind of weird little thing. And we got Ray Rice. DeMarcus Ware. Hello T. Nata. Cortland Finnegan and TJ Ward. All I remember about Cortland Finnegan was that big fight that he had with Andre Johnson. So once again, no scoring. Man, really thought you'd get more scoring in this one. 2010 Topps. The Falcons, Thomas DeCoud, possibly. MJD for the Jags. Dwayne Bowe for the Chiefs. Kenny Britt Titans. And the Browns get the rookie with Carlton Mitchell. Definitely not a name I recall. Another pack of Adrenaline. And then just one more to go after that. So hopefully we can get some scoring here. Make this matchup a little more interesting than just the 1-1 score thus far. Mike Nugent. Ray Lewis. Paul Postlesny, I believe. I always get that name is so hard to say. Steve Smith. That's a gorgeous card. Terrell Thomas. And Marcus Trufant. Postlesny, I believe. Maybe. Something like that. And Topps Prime 2011 for the final pack. Will anyone strike in the final pack? Looks like we got a separator or something on the back. Steven Jackson. These pictures are gorgeous. Marshawn Lynch. Beast Mode himself. Michael Crabtree. Noshawn Moreno. A rookie of Alex Green. Also a rookie of Torrey Smith. That's a nice one. And a rookie of Nick Fairley, who was a nice name back then too. So no Washington or Philly. This is unbelievable that each team came down to just one card. One single card. All right, let's go over the scoring, shall we? So regular cards, non-rookies, are a single point. That's the extra point. Rookies are the safety and worth 2 points. Inserts are the field goal worth 3 points. And any auto or patch is considered the touchdown worth 6. So neither of these being rookies, each team gets 1 point. So as tough as it is to think about here, this is what I've decided, and the same thing is going to happen if we ever have a matchup that is 0-0. The cards are predicting a tie. That's the way we're going to go forward. If the teams tie, then obviously we're going to give the cards a win. If obviously, and there's a much better chance of this, if Washington or Philly comes away with the victory, I'm going to go with just a half game win or loss, or half game loss, I shall say, because obviously they're not going to win. I think that's the way to go. It kind of goes into the point values like you might see in hockey or something like that. Not all that exciting, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because this was just an unfortunate matchup that hopefully will not happen again. I think that Philly's going to take this. We'll see what happens when it comes down to game time. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think, what your picks are. If you can think of a better solution for when we have ties like this, I'd love to hear it. And as always, if you could like and subscribe the video, that'd be fantastic. I'll definitely be sure to do more of these. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.